Hello and welcome to a big edition of In the Box Seats, coming from the Gold Coast Turf Club. We're on the eve of Derby Day, Golden Eagle. It's now not
Both,
just Derby Day, it's / Golden Eagle.
It's a huge week coming up, and obviously off the back of a massive Men Matter race day as well. So lots happening here. No Joycey today, obviously big races this week, but Mitch and I will keep you all informed on tips and what's coming up here on a massive week here at the Gold Coast Turf Club.
Yeah, it is. So touching upon last week, of course, it was Cox Plate Day, but more importantly, it was Men Matter race day.
Yes.
And the place was pumping again.
It was huge.
Huge turnouts. Lots of fun. Like the whole day is based around fun for all a good cause and good charities. Plenty of auction items were won and all the prizes.
It was a huge day. Obviously, fundraising, we're still tallying it all up, but it's so far looking like a huge amount was raised for those three charities. The 4 jersey that we kept speaking about here on the show, the Queensland champions, went for $22,000. So can you just imagine what that's going to be worth in a few years? So heaps was fundraised. Carl Stefanovic was here. We had a ball. Men Matter race day. Obviously, locked that one in for next year. An incredible day here on track. Everyone had a ball, and we can't wait to support men's health charities, over and again.
When you talk about sporting memorabilia, it doesn't get much better than that 4-framed jersey, and who knows, it may never happen again. So, but it certainly won't go down in price. Whoever snapped it up for $22,000 has got themselves a bargain.
And obviously thank you to all the partners, sponsors, supporters of that day. There's too many to name here on the show, but so many people went in to make that day what it was. So thank you to everyone. Coastal Tipper Hire, the sponsors of the day, tipped in $30,000 at the very beginning of the day to kick off the fundraising. So massive thanks to them. Obviously Cookie for all the work he did for that day. It was super successful, and now we move on to Derby Day in Melbourne Cup.
Now we can delete his number for another year. You said that, I didn't. But more importantly, so we've got Melbourne Cup week. Of course, that's a big week for us. We race Saturday, Derby Day, Tuesday, and then again the following Saturday, now Champions Day. But we've got some big news here on In the Box Seat. Breaking news, the Magic Millions Carnival. Flashing lights is obviously upon us. We have been inundated with calls when a ticket's going on sale, and we're very excited to release that they are now on sale to our members as part of our Members First policy. So both days of the 2-day Carnival Gold and the main race day are now on sale to members, and I'm very excited to announce here on the show that general public on the 7th of November, we'll have both Magic Millions Gold and Magic Millions Race Day released to them via our website subscribers database. So if you want to be one of the first people to get those tickets and be able to book, you have to subscribe to our website database. You can do that at gctc.com.au. You scroll to the very bottom, you'll see a little box that says Stay in the Know, and pop your email in there and you'll get announced. So, if you've been to a Magic Millions before, you know that tickets sell extremely fast.
Yes, it's like a concert.
Yep.
It's like the Beatles fever or something like that. I wasn't alive back then, but hey, from what I can hear.
I didn't know we were going down the Beatles path. I thought you might have said Taylor Swift
or that too. Yeah, something a bit closer to home. Yeah, no, but it is. You have to be quick to get those tickets because members do snap up a lot in that Members First. So what's left for the general public is very limited. So if you do want tickets, you have to be super quick on those emails when they are released. Looking at the programming, Mitch, what are we expecting from the racing?
Yeah, just a slight tinker. The cutest race will go to the Sunlight program, so just adding a bit more bulk to that meeting. Sunlight last year, first running of it, so to get Private Harry, a Group 1 winner, Lady of Camelot, Arabian Summer, who's also now been Group 1 placed. It was a terrific first year, and you can just sense that people are now marking that race on their calendar. It's a slot race, so the syndicates will go pretty quickly and snapping up all the good horses. So the second year, we can't wait for it. And obviously, it's a twilight meeting. So
Magic Millions Gold, January 10th, and obviously Magic Millions Race Day, January 17th. So those are the dates for those ones. Gold now worth $7.3 million in prize money, and the main day $13.25 million. So that's over $20 million for the Magic Millions Carnival, which is incredible. 10 races over both days, so 20 in total. So it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge.
And I think it's a good move with the cutest race because we had the cutest, the Magic Millions Cup and the fillies and mares all on the one day. So that just now breaks it up, and you've got a chance to back up 7 days later from the Gold meeting to the Magic Millions, should you want to go the cutest to the Magic Millions or one of those other races. So I think that's a great move by the team there with the programming. So that's Magic Millions news, hot off the press.
Hot off the press.
Exclusive.
Yes, so subscribe to the website, newsletter. That'll be where you hear it all first. But if 7th of November, both of those days will be out. So the 6th you'll get Gold and the 7th you'll get the main day. So I know people are very excited to get that main day and ticketing. So that'll be on sale very soon, and we're very excited about that.
Just some racing news, some sad news. Glenn Baker passed away this week, and our thoughts go out to the family and friends. Bailey, we did mention it on the show with her first winner, Pungo at Bow Desert. Glenn received a bad diagnosis of cancer and wasn't given too long to live, but he's been able to see Bailey kick home a few winners, including that first one, including the Birdsville Cup as well. Bailey was able to spend some time with Glenn before he passed away. Our thoughts go out to the family and friends, to everyone involved. So he was a terrific bloke, and he's been able to see his daughter achieve some goals already, and no doubt Bailey's riding with the spirit of Glenn going forward, and our thoughts certainly out to the friends and family, to all connected there. October Horse of the Month was Badger's Nuts, scoring in the Open Handicap here on Everest Day, Caulfield Cup Day, so well done to Marianne Brosnan and the team there. Previews, big meeting, it's Gold Coast Suns race day.
It is. Gold Coast Suns have come on this year as our Derby Day sponsors. We're very excited.
And they had a big year too, making the finals.
They did. We're very excited to have them on board. So it's a massive day here on Saturday, and then Melbourne Cup, many sponsors on the day for that. So thank you to everyone who is supporting those 2 days. Now let's find some winners.
The Derby.
The Derby. I am going to stick with the favourite here. I'm going to go Observer in the Derby. Great form. I think going to be hard to be beaten.
Yes, very good, winning the Vars last week at Moonee Valley. Was throttled down the last 50 metres of the race, and the horse that was flying home was Providence. Now, obviously the margin was somewhat thwarted by Observer getting throttled down, but gee, I thought Providence tacked the line, and I think he's the right sort of horse that'll run 2,500 metres too on Saturday. So Providence, for me, a winner here at the Gold Coast.
Yes, I'm going to look at the Jericho Cup qualifier.
2 miles ahead of us.
Yeah, it's a great one. It was on Cup Day, but now moved to Derby Day here at the Turf Club. It's been a great race over the last few years. I'm going to go with Giddy Gans Joy. Has had some success here on the Poly. I do think that's going to transfer over to the grass, so I'm going to stick with Giddy Gans Joy in the Jericho Cup qualifier.
Coming off the major lead up, the 2,400 metre race here where it was successful. Smart Recognition, Chris Anderson's got this horse flying of late. I think it could make it 3 straight wins in the benchmark race, Smart Recognition. And that's my best for the Gold Coast. Early tip for the Cup.
Early tip for the Cup, I am going to be a bit basic here again and go on the favourite, El Riffa, the UK horse coming over. I think it's, once again, going to be very, very hard to beat. Yeah,
well, they've given it 59 kilos for a reason, and it probably looks a skinny year this year of actual winning chances. I think the Cup's got a long tail to it. I like the booking of James McDonald. I concede El Riffa is very hard to beat. Maidan drew barrier 3 or 4 in the Caulfield Cup and sat about 7 wide. So they've changed jockeys. Smart move. James McDonald booked to ride and eats 3,000 metres for breakfast. So Maidan at $12 is a great each-way bet in the Cup, but I concede El Riffa hard to beat. So that's us.
Yep, it's going to be a huge weekend. You need to get tickets, be on track, whether you're here Derby Day or Melbourne Cup Day. Cup Day is selling fast. There is very limited left. I think it might be general admission is about all that you can get here on Cup Day. Derby Day, few little hospitality tickets still available. So if you do want to be on track, gctc.com.au to pick up your tickets.
One thing that hasn't changed with Derby Day, there might have been some slight tinkers with programming. There's now the Golden Eagle, but it's still the traditional black and white.
Absolutely. Get your black and white on, and obviously Melbourne Cup, all the colours you can possibly find. So dress to the nines, get here on track, and hopefully we get you some winners.
Takes us away from In the Box Seat for a big edition this week, and we'll catch you next week when we preview Champions Day.